Number 11, Brooke Lopez. At guard, 6'1", number 23, Fred VanVleet. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. Starting at small forward, 6'7", number 22, Chris Ellington. At the point position, 6'10", number 27. Your Toronto Raptors head coach is Nick Nurse. One more time, fans. Let's give it up for your Toronto.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, 2 years after their first title, the Raptors last season missed the playoffs in 8 years. Fred VanVleet said people are overlooking us again, which is not a bad place to be in. Kevin, this front office finds diamonds in the rough, so it's only a matter of time before they're back in the mix.
I agree, David. They are a quality organization. They always find a way. Thank you. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Raptors. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Brooklyn, 6.5 games behind them.
And for the Raptors, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So the net starting five. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Harden out there with Irving, and it's Aldridge in at the center. And for Toronto, Fred VanVleet out there with the franchise. Then it's Brooke Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Siakam in at the 4. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
Durant, just 5 on the clock, and he drops it in from the low post.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Lopez, a screen on Irving. The kick out to Lopez. VanVleet outside. Lopez sets a screen for VanVleet. Going inside, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Now the feed to Durant. Nice move. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Irving against VanVleet. Middleton for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving up top, covered by VanVleet. Pass to Harden. And he uses the glass on the lane.
He will not settle for a long jumper if he can get points inside. Harden will take any opening he can get. He exploits what the defense provides.
Here is Ellington. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to VanVleet. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's the Nets now, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Harden kicks to KD. Aldridge with a screen on Siakam over Lopez. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. In these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Durant with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Man, the confidence Irvin has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
And here is Ellington following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Ellington, the pass to Middleton. Good on the triple. Middleton's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Toronto.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Irving. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Toronto trailing. Middleton outside. He feeds it to Lopez. For 3, Ellington. It's hauled in by Harris.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And then Durant with the jam.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Pistons in Detroit.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Here is Harden. Raptors knocking down the tray. Irving drives in. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now, here's Aldridge. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Harden. Ellington defending. Irving attacking. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and you really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Harden finds Durant. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew.
And check it out, some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Harden dishes to Aldridge. There's the lob to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Here's Van Vliet. James Harden picking up that last basket. 6 to shoot. Ellington from outside. The rebound by Harden. Here's Aldridge. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
So effective in these screen and roll situations. Aldridge excels at taking what the defense gives him.
Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. Siakam kicks to Ellington. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Ellington's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So it's Brooklyn now after Toronto at the three-point. Here's Irving. He can't get that one to fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Feeds it to Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Raptors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Lopez, a screen on Harden. Ellington from outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harris looking it over. He dishes it to Harden. Harris against Middleton. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harris. The pass to Aldridge. A shake. He takes it up and lays it in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Toronto. Siakam a screen on Harris. Aldridge against Middleton. Tries it from 19, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Harden with it. 35 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 4. Van Vliet outside. Here's Ellington. Ellington, great positioning on the putback.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Bembry's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Irving. Pass to Mills. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Griffin down low, covered by Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
2 shots. Max on the first.
A free throw drops for Griffin. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Raptors leading by 5. Here's Mikhailuk. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Screen by Siakam. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away. And that one goes long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Griffin passes to Claxton. Shot from 12. The offensive rebound. After shooting 56% in this first quarter, an outstanding start for this offense. Here's Barnes. Brooklyn with the rebound. Al Harden, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Here's the screen. Bounces around and comes back out. Raptors leading by 5. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Claxton the pass to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Harden. Harden's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Boucher with a screen on Griffin. Here's Siakam. Great D that time from Griffin.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harden scanning the floor. Mills finds Griffin. 18 feet out. Doesn't go that time.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Shot's good by Siakam.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Mills. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Shot's good by Mills.
Boy, pushing the action on the screen and roll. Mills gets the space he needs to finish.
Here's Mikhailuk. Buries it down low. Nets trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. Ellington grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Passes it to Mikhailuk. Curls it from outside. And now it's a 12-point Raptor lead.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now, here is Harden. Here's Bembry. Over Barnes. And the defense really pressing up on it. Made that a tough shot. Siakam, right side. There's the pass to Boucher. Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Toronto riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Right back after this break. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach down the stretch.
For me, I just try to feel out the game, think about plays that I could run in order to execute. That kind of I've been holding on to, paying attention throughout the whole entire game where either it's attacking the big or attacking my man.
And you know, Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's the franchise, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. VanVleet against Irving. VanVleet passes to Ellington. Shoots over Mills. The shot's good from Ellington. Ellington's got 14 points for the game.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Irving passes to Mills. Outside Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
VanVleet outside. Here's Ellington. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Down by 15. And it's blocked. Now here's Ellington, covered by Irving. Boucher with a screen on Irving. Ellington from outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. On the wing, Irving. Ellington defending. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Harris is checked in for the Nets. Toronto leading by 15. And here is VanVleet. A 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. It's blocked. Here's Bembry. Pass to Irving. Harris outside. There's the triple. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
On the wing, Ellington. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
my goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
It's good.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Lopez against Durant, and he drives in, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That's good from Durant. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
Here's Ellington. It's good. Ellington's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Nets trail by 13. Now, here is Irving. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Bembry. The rebound by Middleton.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Middleton, the scorer by nature, that time showing you can find his teammates, too.
Here's Irving. He has 7. Timeout called the Nets. Look at the franchise. What a contribution.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
For teacher time. All right. We'll be stepping on the court. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
James Harden, who's checked in for Brooklyn. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Number 1, Joe Harris.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year for him from behind the arc.
Here is Harden. Aldridge sets up the pick now for KD. And finished up by KD.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Raptors leading by 13. Ellington with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving surveying the floor. Basket good. Irving's got 9.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
The shot's good from Ellington.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Now Harden. Pass to Durant. The kick out to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The deep 3 from Harden. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Nets trail by 16. And here is Irving. He's got 9. Passes to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Misses off the left iron. Raptors leading by 16. Here's Barnes. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
The pass to KD. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Makai Lucas checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Kicks it to Ellington. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Irving, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Harden, and he's finally able to knock one down. Harden's got 6 points.
You know, it's hard to believe it, but a mid-range J from Harden, normally all we see is threes and attacks on the rim from him.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Pass to Griffin. That shot missing. Great D that time from Middleton. Raptors leading by 19 points. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Puts it up from 12. That one misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harden right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
He throw good, James Harden. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
You know, he can be your primary scorer, but he also can be your primary playmaker offensively. Harden does everything at a diamond level.
And the foul on Harden.
James Harden.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left in the second quarter. Boucher the screen. Driving the lane. Here's Mikhailuk. Rebounded by the Nets.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Mills can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Now the pass to Siakam. Up and in on the layup. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, Harden. Siakam pulls it in.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Boucher. For the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
Here's Mikhailuk. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Mikhailuk's got 9 points. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there and get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano-a-mano.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. Much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
And time now to acknowledge what was a tremendous half of play for the Toronto Raptors.
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific performance thus far.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. Home in the paint. Siakam outside. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range. Siakam's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Raptors. Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. Into the lane. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He's got 11.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Raptors leading by 23. Van Vliet passes to Middleton. Good on the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Passes it to Irving. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Ellington grabs the miss. Ellington's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Van Vliet passes to Middleton to the inside. And Lopez throws it down.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Lopez has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Aldridge. Aldridge with a screen on Siakam. 13 feet away. KD can't get it to go. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Toronto. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
One shot. One shot.
You throw good, Van Vliet.
You love seeing guys like Fred Van Vliet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. Van Vliet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
The Raptors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Shoots the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. Can they get it? Aldridge dishes to Harden. Here's Irving. Unable to get that one. And Toronto will come the other way. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Ellington. And the shot is long. The Nets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Irving kicks to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-4 run. The feed to Middleton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you're waiting. I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
First free throw is good.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Harris. Middleton hits them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
5 to shoot. Here's Aldridge, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Van Vliet against Irving. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And there's the pass to Durant. Aldridge with a screen on Siakam. Over Siakam. And it's Toronto with the rebound. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portion. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 43% from the field. Harden outside. Pass to Bembry. The wide open look for Durant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Right back at you, Durant, motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a 3 of his own.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Pass to Ellington from outside the arc. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Middleton looking it over. Low block shot. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. KD against Siakam. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Lopez, a screen on Irving. And Van Vliet, here we go. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Durant inside. Siakam's there. Durant, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Bembry the pass to Aldridge. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Three-pointer Ellington. Rebound Brooklyn. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The kick out to Irving. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shoots over Van Vliet. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Middleton against KD. Ellington from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden outside. Drives to the hoop. Aldridge kicks to Irving. Aldridge with a screen on Van Vliet. And the dunk by Aldridge.
This guy gets buckets. That's what Aldridge does, and he really embraces being the go-to scorer for this team.
And the Raptors with the ball. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Here's Van Vliet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Van Vliet's got 16 here in the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
The Nets shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 18. Lopez passes to Siakam. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Middleton, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Oh, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Passes it to KD. Back to Harden. There's the 3. Ellington grabs the miss. Ellington's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The pass to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on KD. Ellington from outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And stolen by Siakam. Middleton with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Van Vliet kicks to Middleton. The wide open look here for Lopez. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Middleton. 20 points for him. Driving in. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Irving. Durant in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Over Siakam. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now here's Harden. Ellington defending. Durant with it. He's got 18. That one drops for him. Durant's got 20.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Feeds to Ellington, and he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Harden's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Siakam looking around. Over KD. No good off the back of the rim. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, why settle for the layup when they're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Toronto ahead, running away with this one. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now Mills. Pass to Griffin. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And for Brooklyn, they've got Thomas. Griffin is out there with James Johnson. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Mills in at the point. And for Toronto, Johnson with a screen on Dragic. Mills passes to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Good on the second free throw. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer. They get it again. They set the pick. Dragic looking it over. The 3. And the Raptors miss again. Nets shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Toronto, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Dragic. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying respect the game and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside Dragic. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Boucher.
And how about the court awareness there? Dragic, fantastic job spotting the wide-open teammate.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Thomas against Dragic. Now here's Here's Mills. Defense right on him. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Toronto working the ball around now. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And here's Mills for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Dragic. And there's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
They set the pick. Griffin kicks to Mills. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Right wing. Mikhailuk passes to Boucher. And the pass to Mikhailuk. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Now here's Dragic, covered by Mills. Johnson with the block. Brown feeling it out a bit. Mills passes to Johnson. Back to Mills. The tray. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Boucher with a screen on Johnson. That one no good. The Nets go the other way with it. There's the lob to the hoop, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
The dish to Dragic. A 3 ball. Nailed from 3-point land.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Mills passes to Thomas. Back to Mills. Johnson with a screen on Dragic. With the drive. Now the Raptors moving it up. For 3. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Thomas kicks to Mills. Griffin a screen on Dragic. And Boucher sends it back. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Brown. Shot clock at 2. Shoots from 12. Griffin inside. Boucher defending. Goes back up. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Thomas. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Mills finds Griffin. They set the screen. Back to Mills. Here's Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Griffin. From deep three-point range. That doesn't go either for Griffin. For Toronto, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Inside. Second chance shot, and it's Barnes getting it to go.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill, and that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Dragic the pass to Mikhailuk. Shoots over Griffin. Second chance effort, and they pick up 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Harris outside. Off target from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Griffin a screen on Dragic. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Barnes with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Tries from 10. Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. To the paint, Thomas. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Dragic.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Mikhailuk. The pass to Boucher. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. And they get it back. The Nets shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for the franchise.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Griffin. Mills. Now here's Mills. Back to Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. No good that time. Barnes with it, and so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Goran, what has been the key to the success of this team lately and the key tonight?
In the last two games, everybody is playing for each other. You know, we're sharing the ball, we are active in defense, and we run. I think so. Last two games, that was the key. Everybody was involved, everybody was shooting the ball well, and here's the result.
Yeah, everything's working really well for you right now. Thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, the franchise.